Okay, so in Blender you can see that I have a simple hair simulation. You can see there, if I go to my cavity mode, I think it was in this area. Yeah, so you can see we have a simple hair sim. So whenever I try to export this, so I will just use Alembic for this, and then I'll just export it there. So I'll just show you the render setting also in this video. I think it will be helpful. So basically you have to just increase your scale to 100, and then you have to just click on selection only, visible only. You have to select your frame range, and then you have to make this thing viewport, and then you can just enable this one, and you can disable your particles. So I'm just using here, that's why I'm just using this export here option. But if you have any kind of particles or anything like that, you can also use this thing. So basically after that you have to just click on export, and it will export your frames. You have to enable few plugins, so you have to just go to the plugin and you have to write Alembic, and you have to make sure that you enable this Alembic Groom Importer, not this one, because if you enable this one, you will not gonna get the option. So I will just show you what was the option. Make sure that you disable this Alembic Importer and just enable this one, Alembic Groom Importer. Then you have to just go to your folder where you export your Alembic, and then you have to just drag drop. You will see this type of pop-up. So if you're not getting this thing, it means that this Alembic importer was enabled. You have to just disable this, and you have to just enable this Alembic Groom Importer. So I will just show you again this option, and then you can just leave everything like this. You can just do the rotation to, I would say, -90, and then in the import type you can set to stands, and then I think everything is good enough, and then you can import. So it depends on your file size. If you have a very large scale hair simulation, then it will take a lot of time to import everything. There is another tip: if you have a very big file size like 30 GB, 40 GB, then it's better to simulate in parts. For example, you can export your Alembic from 0 to 100 frames, and then from 101 to 115 like this. I think then it will work properly, and then you can properly import your Alembics, or you will just face some kind of crashes while importing. So yeah, that's kind of a tip. You can use that thing if you're facing any kind of crashes or anything in Unreal. So you will see there we have two things. If I just go and create a new level there, and then I will just drag drop this, you can see we have a groom asset there, and this is not visible properly. Our rotation is kind of weird right now. We have to make this thing -90. I think this is good enough. You just go to your grass option, and then you have to just go down, and you will see an option of groom cache. You have to just drag drop this thing there. So this groom cache is your simulation, and this groom one is your hairs. And if you want to see your simulation, you have to just go and create a new level instance, and then you have to just drag drop your simulation and then groom cache. So you can see we have our simulation. It is not visible right now because it is kind of weird. I think the density of the hair is very less. So basically what you can do, you can just go click on your hair. You will get a hair with option if you just enable this, and you will see that you can increase your hair density, and then you can just rotate this like that. Now you can see we have proper hair with simulations. So yeah, that's it for this tutorial. I think this will help you. Thank you for watching.